Hello everyone and welcome to Rail Knowledge and News YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about train detection systems. Don't forget, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. The purpose of train detection systems is to check that related track section is clear of vehicles before a train may be authorized to pass through a route. The detection of the presence of a train is an important task for ensuring the safety of train traffic. There are mainly two train detection systems used around the world, track circuit and axle counter. Let's talk about them. For track circuit. Lot of railway operators use track circuits to determine which sections of track are occupied by trains. These devices have been in use since 1872. The rails at either end of each section are electrically isolated from the next section, and an electrical current is fed to both running rails at one end. A relay at the other end is connected to both rails. When the section is unoccupied, the relay coil completes an electrical circuit and is energized. However, when a train enters the section, it short-circuits the current in the rails, and the relay is de-energized. This method does not explicitly need to check that the entire train has left the section. If part of the train remains in the section, the track circuit detects that part. For axle counter. An alternate method of determining the occupied status of a block uses devices located at its beginning and end that count the number of axles that enter and leave the block section. If the number of axles leaving the block section equals those that entered it, the block is assumed to be clear. Axle counters provide similar functions to track circuits, but also exhibit a few other characteristics. There are several major manufacturers of axle counter equipment in the marketplace today. These are primarily firms with European heritage such as Frauscher, Thales, Siemens, and Tiefenbach. Axle counters have achieved the highest level of safety certification Safety Integrity Level 4 through European Committee for Electrotechnical Standardization (CENELEC). In addition, they meet the requirements of the European Rail Safety Standards and offer a unique approach, an alternative to track circuits. Comparing the axle counter to the track circuit, it has some advantages, but also some disadvantages. Track circuits are sensitive to ballast resistance, power fluctuations, and other track conditions while axle counters are not. No insulated joints are required. Axle counters are unlimited in block length. When it comes to disadvantages, there is some reset requirements. If for any reason there is a failure, axle counters must be manually reset. No shunt. Track circuits can be easily physically shunted by maintenance personnel. Axle counters do not provide this function. Axle counters, unlike closed-loop track circuits, do not provide broken rail detection. And finally, by very small wheel profiles, axle counters can suffer from degraded reliability.